first occurred one morning when we were grazing in some muskgrass on the shores of Florida. My grandfather, as I call him, Papa, was always looking for ways to help out our family. That morning, he was just trying to find better breakfast for our family until he discovered some, let's just say, unwanted visitors. They arrived in a big floating thing with a very, very sharp turning thing at the back. We were too frightened to know what to do next. As I took a breath of air, I noticed some tourists looking down on Papa. At that point, I nearly fainted, but finally, one of the tourists called someone on their phone, and 20 minutes later, Papa was hoisted out of the water by another boat of people, and he sailed away from our waters. When all hope for Papa was barely left, after days of searching, we came back to where it all started. And another boat came. The entire family scrambled at these 5 full-grown manatee tail lengths away from the blade. A long machine carried a sturdy fabric into the water, containing something, or should I say someone in it. It was Papa! My brother Jake and I used to be so close. Even though he was 3 years older than me and had a girlfriend crazier than a jellyfish during migration. We would dance and play tag in the fields of muskgrass. And he would call me Mary the Magical, and I would call him Jake the Jokester. But then all of that changed. One night, he went out with his girlfriend and never came back. At first, Mama and I had thought he ran away with her, but then the police arrived and told us the most painful and beautiful thing ever. He had been caught in a net with his girlfriend, and they couldn't escape. But then a party boat came by, and they took the net off of them. They were whisked to the hospital. A few weeks later, we reunited, and it was the best day ever. I will never forget that sorrowful day, but I'm glad it was a happy ending. One day, I was swimming with my family, and as I was swimming, I went to find some food, so I swam to a patch of seagrass. And when I reached the middle, I felt colder and colder as I moved on. I didn't feel hungry and I felt tired. Then I looked up and saw a boat with people in it, and they noticed me. And as soon as I knew it, I was in a blue tarp thing, and I was slowly lifted out of the water and brought onto a boat, and was then transported to a white truck. As the people tried to get me to eat, I wasn't hungry, so they had to tube feed me. Then, a few months later, I was put back on the white truck and returned home to my family.